it is similar to the research. If we do a research that is not special, yeah, I think nobody will pay attention to our research. But if we have a special, something special, something unique in our research, so everybody will pay attention on this, and it will provide what we call as a contribution for the ELT. Okay, maybe that's it for me.
Yeah, thank you very
Okay,
much,
pass
Mr.
it
Arina.
to
Yeah, that's gonna
Mr.
be very, good notions. Yeah, why we
Yeah,
need
I'm
to
sorry for the
have
noise.
kind of a trend. Mm. Okay, Mr. Fitra, that's okay without background. That's very beautiful view actually, Mr. Fitra. So just go ahead. So what do you think about our current topic today? What do you think? The trend, is it kind of suitable to be talked about by the comments of the 2022, yeah, this year?
The change of from 2021 and 2022 is kind of I think it's too fast, I think, right now, right?
Yeah.
Because the lots of people that they did research from their home, and then they have more time to do research. I think that the trends also changed a lot, I think, because lots of people they did research, they have more time to do research, and then after that, of course, the trend is changed. And then I think that it's a good thing that we know about the trend that we have right now in 2021 22. And then while when we know about the trend, we will find out more about the future is about, right? We can predict about this, can predict about what will happen, what's going to be like. We do some prediction for this about for this trend, and then I think it's a good one. But yeah, I agree with what Mr. Arnel said, that if we are not different from the others, maybe people won't look us in the eye, or they will ignore about our research. About that. And then, but I also think that it's okay if you are a beginner. It's okay if you did the same as the other, but after that we keep on, because this research, right? The research, we need to do some things like mix and match, do this and do that, and then after that we got the great mixing, and then, oh, this is my kind of thing, I like this one, and then I should go about do more about this research. I think that's good.
Yep, right. So discrepancy, between what has been researched and investigated, and with the new one that we are going to investigate it, gain from our curiosity, to find out the problems and to solve the problems that we are doing at the current time, become kind of trigger, for us to do more. I mean, to find the novelty of our work. Okay, that's gonna be good, everyone. uh it's so lucky that I am kind of the starter means, becoming a moderator and facilitator as well, and also talk about something. But we're gonna take the turn for the very routine one. So maybe next couple of weeks we're gonna have kind of similar meeting, but with the different topics, with this similar speakers, or the other speakers. So we're gonna take the round. So everyone, if you would like to get the benefit of this, maybe you can participate by asking a question, maybe in the middle of the conversation. That's okay, but we actually provide you with the question and answer session by the end of our sessions. But don't worry on that. But I permit you, as a facilitator today, to interrupt me, while you can ask any questions, in the message chat that you were supposed to ask about, or you're wondering about when you are, dealing with the problem in making a thesis or scripts, for the undergraduate level. So that's okay. So everyone, there are four things that I'm going to talk about today, and it will be, take the turn from the other speakers. The first one I'm going to be talking about related to the last trend, that has been published in the article or in the research world, actually. So what has been investigated by others? and the notions or the problems that I am raising around here is not coming from kind of the um, trivial journal article, but not I'm taking from the Scopus level. Scopus mean international index level of article. So our observation, our examination over the themes actually is very newest, I think. Yeah. So don't worry that we're gonna talk about is something in the past like 10 years ago, not, but it's like 5 years ago. And it helps us in order to try to have kind of the scope, yeah, for the future running on a year, yeah, that you would like to conduct research with the same similar area. Okay, now let me try first, yeah. Okay, to present you kind of the last what do you call it, the last trend, yeah, the last trend, yeah, over the research area, yeah, that has been investigated by everyone, yeah, in that, you know, field research. Okay, let me try to share my notions. Okay, but before that, I forgot to introduce you everyone's name. Yeah, let me try to introduce myself. My name is Anasrullah. Yeah, I am a lecturer in Mumakurat University, and I am very, you know, honored, yeah, to have with me two very prominent speakers in South Kalimantan, yeah, and in Kalimantan maybe, yeah. The first one is Mr. Fitra, and the second one is Mr. Arina. Okay, Mr. Fitra, is it okay that I introduce you? You introduce yourself.
No, you can introduce.
All right.
You can introduce me.
All right. Mr. Fitra is lecturer in Uniska, ya, Universitas Islam Kalimantan Muhammad
Yes.
Arsyad Al Banjari. Ya, he is. I think is classified as a senior lecturer. Yeah,
Not really.
actually, or going to senior lecturer. Yeah, and he likes, you know, English, yeah, especially in the area of technology, yeah, so combined technology and also teaching. And you're gonna talk, everyone here, participant here, are going to be here to hear about something related technology used in the teaching, being presented or delivered by Mr. Fitra. And the second one, yeah, I'm really proud to present you, yeah, my counterpart, my good and well famous, yeah, well-known partner, Mr. Arino. Yeah, Mr. Arino is actually graduations from the Malaysian University. Yeah, Malaysia University, so University of Sultan Idris. Is that correct? Oh yeah, Sultan Idris, Malaysia. But I don't know exactly about the geographical location of the Sultan Idris. I've never been before. I have been. I really would like to go. Yeah, being invited by Mr. Arino, but doesn't have any chance because the location from Kuala Lumpur and also from the university is kind of distance. Yeah, maybe takes how many hours? How many hours did I know from Kuala Lumpur? 2 hours. Yeah, also 2 hours. But since at the time that I just have a very tight schedule. Yeah, so I didn't have any time. So maybe later, yeah, someday when maybe we have a mission of projects to come back to Malaysia and then we try to talk many things. Yeah. Mr. Reynolds also has many home base, yeah, sometimes in Win in Antasari Banjarmasin, sometimes you're in UMB also sometimes. No, Win, yeah.
What's the name in Qatar?
MNES. Academy Maritime National.
Oh yeah. Okay, Academy Maritime Sector. Yeah, okay. AMNUS, yeah, AMNUS. Okay, nice. Anyway, so with getting together here to talk about something warm, yeah, something hot, yeah, that maybe everyone will get inspiration. Really hope that inspirations, yeah, toward conducting the research. So I would like to remind you that when we conduct the research, we don't want to repeat what has been done by the people. We would like to find out the new thing, yeah, maybe the continuation of the last project or last research that has been conducted by expert or many newbie researcher. Yeah, but we're gonna go on to the come across, yeah, to the new one. Okay, now let me try to introduce you about the last trend that we have known. I do think that I have shared something. Let me try. Okay, what about now? Has it been appeared?
You can see it.
Okay. Well, this is me. Okay, all right. So yeah, right. It's okay. So in when we talk about research, yeah, we must notice that there is kind of the term what you call as feasible research or viable research, yeah, or sustainable research, yeah, and also the trending research, yeah, viable, sustainable, and trending research, yeah. So if you would like to take a look at some of the journal article in very prominent journal, and I take this titles from the Scopus, if I'm not mistaken, the rate is Scopus 2, yeah, Scopus 2, as well as these titles is also categorized in Sintawan. The Sintawan is the very prestigious journal index, yeah, in Indonesia. So don't worry that this is kind of up to date, yeah, yeah, updated informations, yeah. The first one, yeah, is my investigation toward the topics, yeah. Many topics has been released, yeah. It's just like maybe 100 topics, and I have a time to make the category of them, yeah. From 100 topics that I have been noticing, yeah, I find out myself there are kind of the trends based on my analysis, yeah. So this is kind of the trends from 2 years back, yeah. So it started from 2020 in 2021. So it is coincidentally we have pandemic time. So maybe you are really curious about what are the trends in pandemic. Okay, this is the trends in pandemic, yeah. I do not talk about new normal, yeah. I talk about pandemic time. So it commenced from 2020 and 2021. Okay, that I found myself, yeah, the topic which is categorized as trend, yeah, including writing, everyone, yeah. So the writing part is kind of sexy for many researchers to raise about or to talk about, yeah. So why I should say so, here you see, yeah, that more than 10 trends, so it is include maybe 14 topics, yeah, talking about writing. But interestingly here, yeah, the topic, yeah, being mixed with the other knowledge discipline, social discipline or humaniora, yeah, in psychological theories, yeah. So it is not merely talking about writing in English or English writing, not. But the popular trend right now is mixing with the theory of social and psychological theories. So it's going to be good. But if it is just isolated, yeah, you talk out isolatedly, yeah, by talking about writing English, yeah, I think I do not recommend that, yeah. So here it is. The example of the title has been done and published anyway. So attitude toward learning English among Aliyah Madrasah student in Bangladesh. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, this is not the way I try to write down. So I'm sorry to be starting. The plus one, developing and understanding, yeah, the sources of the same graduate students' perception of academic writing. So you see, sources in making perception of academic writing. So it still be raised, yeah. In Indonesian journal, yeah. Why I highlight Indonesian journal? Because it's a little bit different from international scope journal, yeah. I mean international scope journal in Southeast Asia or in European and American, yeah. It's a little bit different, but in Indonesia, you see the writing become a trend like this, and it's kind of simple. The second one, EFL, student response teacher online written feedback. Yeah, it's about online written feedback. Yeah, interaction, revision, and perception. Yeah, so student responses. And the next one, learner collocation used in writing. Yeah, so talking about collocation used in writing. Investigating writing quality of student with different proficiency. Yeah, and what else? Based on pair works. Yeah, proficiency level in interaction based on peer scores. I suddenly remember that several undergraduate students, yeah, really like to talk about like the area of writing in terms of essay, in terms of making paragraph of English, yeah. So when you are offering this to the international published journal, they easily to refute you or decline you anyway, yeah. So it's not kind of marketable topics if it is just a single isolated one variable, like paragraph writing, yeah, the ability in making paragraph writing, or the skill of writing paragraph, not like that only, but you need to mix with another uh, knowledge discipline, or maybe assessment, something like that. Okay, now let's go on to the next one. I'm going to be get myself in glimpse because I don't have any much time. It has been revealed delivered by others. I today I have 2 sessions anyway. Okay, here is the other topic. Yeah, metacognitive and critical practices. Yeah, so this is a combination between argumentative writing skill and also critical thinking. Yeah, and then the role of dialogic interaction, we have the writing assessment, sociocultural perspective, writing assessment by using sociocultural perspective. Yeah. So maybe how do I know sociocultural perspective? So we need to read anyway, everyone. Yeah. It doesn't enough we just rely on only in English perspective or English knowledge, but we need to far beyond or expand our knowledge with the social one. Yeah. It will be accepted. It will be recognized widely. Yeah. And then a preference analysis, justification of Arabic written corrective feedback among instructor and the graduate. So preference analysis of corrective feedback. Yeah. And then exploring using grammar metaphor, emerging voice of MIM, yeah, mobile instant messaging. Mobile instant messaging, it could be SMS, it could be whatever, yeah. But by using instant mobile. And then something like that. Yeah. Etc. Yeah. And I'm going to go on to the second one because I have the 9 topics. Yeah, I'm going to be go on briefly talking about this one. 7 topics and learning autonomy. So beside the topic of the writing, yeah, something which is hot today is talking about learning autonomy. Yeah, learning autonomy. Today means 2 years. I mean 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago, 2021. Yeah, it can be prolonged until today or next days, but we need to consider several things. I will talk about to you then later in my second session. What do we need to consider? If we still take the very old-fashioned topics and we can raise with our research. Well, it has been it has been talked previously. Can we do it? The answer is later. Yeah, I would like to let you know then. Yeah. I will not say you're forbidden to do that. No, it's just like I will say moderately, yeah. But many people say you are not suggested to use that has been stated before or that has been researched before. That is actually a recommendation. But can we still do it? That I will tell you. And learning autonomy also, yeah. So EFL perception of practice. Something catch my interest here is when you do conduct research by using learning autonomy variable in English language learning, yeah, you can use Indonesian perspective. This is Vietnamese perspective, right? So what about if you are using Indonesian perspective? Of course, I offer you the discussion and the findings with a little bit slightly different, not the same as what has been researched. Yeah, it is not recommended what has been found in Vietnam, yeah, you also find out in Indonesia, not. Yeah, you copy paste the finding. That's not supposedly done like that. And then the autonomy assessment in Thailand, you can do it in Indonesia, yeah, in Indonesia. But it's okay in the level of South region, Southeast South Kalimantan, yeah, South Kalimantan, you can still do this. But if you publish nationally, I think you need to have a little modification. If it is not, it can be recognized that you have copied the previous research. And the autonomous learning process, yeah, learning autonomy with this public speaking. Like this is learning autonomy with speaking. This is learning autonomy with assessment. This is learning autonomy with perception and practices. They want to talk about many things when we talk about learning autonomy. What about other many topics on learner motivation? Many actually. Yeah, I do not know why. Yeah, I find out like 10 topics just talking about motivation. This is the variant, a myriad of topics that you can see. Non-native English lecture motivational practice, academic motivation English online classes, learner motivation in EFL classrooms, effect of drama-based activities, yeah, motivation in lay medium national schools in Malaysia, educate be instrumental but low investment, and motivational teaching practices in Yemen, yeah. So this is here about motivation, but many actually. This is more than what you can find in learner autonomy. So the topics of motivation still, I think, still relevant until today. But uh, I have heard one of the experts say to me, yeah, that it is no longer current anyway when we talk about learner motivation. But something surprised me, mesmerized my eyes, yeah, when looking at the article in journal, that it is still being discussed anyway in a variety of perspective on angles. Yeah. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Yeah, we're done with motivation. There are lots of topic also in reading comprehension. Even in reading comprehension, it still be discussed right here. I'm surprised, 2 years ago in 2020, I've been writing with Bu Elsa Rosalina. Maybe Bu Elsa Rosalina are around here, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we do hope so. That the research on reading comprehension still discussed in many other areas anyway. Yeah. And Bu Elsa maybe witness, yeah, the moment that there are many citations, Bu Elsa, yeah. Hello, Bu Elsa, are you there?
Hello,
Yeah.
Mr. I'm here.
Yes, yeah. You have witnessed yourself, right? There are so many people cite our work, yeah, in the area of reading comprehension. Is it correct?
Yes, that's right.
Yes, yes, yes. So I believe that there are so many people. This is Scopus, yeah. Everyone see this things is raised, yeah, in Scopus based index, yeah. So it means with everybody internationally, yeah, around Southeast Asia, yeah, they're still interested in talking about reading comprehension, but with the different angles of looking at making up the titles, of course, yeah. But I still believe, yeah, when people like this, why couldn't I? why shouldn't I? Yeah. When I try to shift, yeah, my attention to the other topics while at the same time I do not interested in reading comprehension, maybe I need to question myself whether my knowledge is underrated or my knowledge has been old fashioned. Yeah. So I need to rethink about this. But I know the reason right now anyway why the people like this one by the end of the session. I will tell you, inshallah. Yeah. Okay, now go on to the next one. The topic on TPAC digital literacy. Of course, everyone, I find out many actually, yeah, but not as many as motivation, as many as writing. But I still find out the TPAC on learning and digital literacy around here in 2021. Here, yeah. Many academic motivation in English online classes, collaboration with university, and certain vocabulary, flip learning, something like that, TED talks, analytic resources. This is gonna be very good inspiration for everyone. Yeah. And the next one, the topics on HOTS and CTS. HOTS, yeah, higher order thinking skill and critical thinking skill. Yeah, this is going to be a sexy one. It has been discussed for. I do believe that in 2021, 2022, they are going to continue, yeah, doing this research, talking about the same thing but with different angles. I do believe because it hasn't been researched, or what you call is under research. This is kind of information. If the topic is still under research or scarcely to be researched, it means it's gonna be the big chance for everyone here to think about this, yeah, for your own research. But try find out the interest of this. Yeah, try to read some of the literature, yeah, so you understand what hot means, yeah, and how can you involve in your own research with your own interests anyway. And this is about literacy, and critical literacy is also still exists, and teacher professional development also exists. Yeah. Okay, guys. That's all I think for me. If you would like to have a question by the end of the question, or if you have any questions by using the Zoom chat, yeah, I'll be available to answer with Zoom chat. But I will answer probably by the end of the session. Thank you very much, and we're gonna go on to the next one. Parina or Papitra?
Okay.
Okay, Pavitra, please, Pavitra, the screen is yours and the time is yours. Yeah,
Okay.
please.
But you should stop sharing first. Okay,
Yep.
thank you. Okay, I will be what? Wait a minute. Okay, I will be explaining about, it's not about research actually. I'll be explaining about or telling you about technology that are used in writing. Okay, maybe you are you're having difficulties in writing, maybe you need some AI to, you can do this. Some of the apps, some of the webs, there are some apps and webs that we can use here. Maybe some of you already know that, but here goes nothing. Okay, let me start sharing this one. Okay, the first one I'm going to be tell you about. This one is, all of you know about this one, right? This one is Grammarly. You can use it on the web, or you can use it on your phone. It's up to you. I usually do this. I use Grammarly on my phone. So, okay, so when I type, when I text someone, I want to minimize my mistakes, my errors, right? So I use this app. So I use this web, but I rarely use this web, but I always use this on my phone. And then for your information, that Grammarly is an app or web that we start about this one. You go let us log in, but I have already got my account here. So you need to make an account. You can log in using like Google or using like Facebook, no problem. Okay, let's just wait. I'm gonna tell you about this one, and then the other two application or web that is called EssayBot, and then the second one, and then the third one is the word counter. Word counter is actually not different with this one, with Grammarly. Just delete this. Okay, just start. We can see here this is my Grammarly, my account. The app, we have the app also. You can use it on Android or on iPhone. Yes, up to you. You can search it on Play Store or App Store. I don't use iPhone, so I don't really know about that. Okay.
Sorry, Mr. Fitra, to interrupt you for a moment. I would like to give information to the participant that suddenly come here that my part is about research introductions. Yeah. And the second one is going to be continued by Mr. Peter Ramadhan talking about the technology that can be used for research. Yeah. So when you would like to, reshaping the way you write, maybe it is not still, based on the grammar because your grammar is still chaos. Yeah. You can use these applications in order to help you to write it down faster and smoothly. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Fitra.
Okay, thank you.
Go on, please.
Okay. So we are in this technological era, right? We cannot separate from this app, from this thing, this phone, right? But in our university, we keep on learning about writing in manually, right? Yes, manually is good but we can cut our time, we can cut our limitation about writing in using app, using this AI, right? So let's start. Okay, first we should click this one, new upload, or after you can upload your text. Okay, let me just copy this first, and then this, you can see here is blank, right? And then on the right side, score, goals, what's our goals, and then suggestion, and we fill it first with text, for example, like this one. Okay, now then we have the goal here. What is the domain? Domain is about what? It's about academic, general, business, or anything. Okay, the audience first. The audience what? Easy for anyone to read with minimal effort, and then knowledgeable, or require focus to read and understand, and then the expert. If you want to make other people like think that you are some kind of academic geeks, maybe you need to set this goal right here. May require rereading to understand. The words are strong slangs, but allows standard casual expression. And then we have formal for we don't use slang and collocation here. And then inform is the audience is common people. Okay, you can just use this. And then what's the domain? Academic, business, general. Is it about email, casual, creative? We can set this to anything that we want. And this one also, years ago I used this app, but it doesn't have like this this in recent years there have been so much development about this one. Okay, we can as we know that in writing we cannot see our we cannot hear the tone, right? So we use this one when you use writing, suddenly lots of people that they don't hear about the voice, the tone, so they get misunderstand a lot, right? So we can use this what neutral or what confident, jovial, optimistic, friendly, and then so on. Okay, so we set this one, and then later the app or the web will suggest us about, oh, this is about this. You choose about optimistic, so the suggestion will be about optimistic also. And then the intention, what is it? To inform, describe, convince, or tell a story. It's quite a good one, right? We have this a lot of option.
It's really so not kind modern, yeah, Mr. Pitra, yeah. So what about in making a kind of journal or very formal one? Can we still use general or knowledgeable or what, or academic one? Also up to us.
I don't think so. But yeah, because this one is research belong to academic writing, right? Academic writing is different with what we use, what language that we use in normal conversation, right? So I think it's better if we should go to this one, to the expert, and then use formality, and then as you can see, if you read lots of articles, there are so many things, so many words that is like foreign vocabulary, right? So this is about I think, because normal people that they, when they think they can speak English, they use English in daily basis like that. But when it's no problem with that, right? But the problem is when they read something like academic one, it's getting harder. I think it's harder for them to understand about the vocabulary or the content, something like that. Intention, describe, convince. We can mix and match about this. It's up to us. We want to do what? Okay, that's just done. And then we can see what the suggestion here. We can use it or not if we have our own grammar. For example, like if you are sure about our grammar, we don't really need to use about this. Okay, but just easier, right? The Google, something like that. What's too good? Okay, not, you can click this through Google Form. Okay, and then some of them they are not really available for the free version. We have this premium. You can buy it using you can go to Shopee. Actually, you can go to Shopee and buy the account or sharing account to other people. Okay, maybe you can go like premium, like this one. Okay, this one, and then you can see that on the right side, suggestion is quite clear, engagement is quite engaging, and then correctness looking good is it's a good one, right? Delivery just right, and then as you know that this one suggest like this one. There's a copy paste problem with this. Okay, like this one. Okay, the suggestion is getting lower, right? Because the error is less and less. Okay, and then we can have also plagiarism, but we should go to premium. Okay, this one is a good one if you are new, not only new, but many researchers do use this Grammarly app to fix their writing, right? So not only like the beginner, but also the the experts, they also use this. So it to shorten the time for you to use this app to make you comfortable or getting easy in on your writing. But is it good? Yeah, it's good as long as you don't too dependable to this application. If you're not really good in writing, you can start do writing first, and then after that you can paste here, copy and paste here, and then let it speak. And then you should know also about the content that you wrote. If you don't know about the content that you wrote, and then you put it here, and then it will change it, and then after that it will be quite a trouble with that. Okay, this one is Grammarly. It's easy because you can copy paste with it, and then you can change it. You can use it to another application like Word, Microsoft Word, or something like that. Okay, just like that. And then that's the first app. That's the first web. The second one is Essayboat. If you are a new one, if you want to write something but you don't know about the idea, I want to write about the bridge, I want to write about the sky, I want to write about the calamity or something like that, we can just use this Essayboat. We need to log in first. I think you don't need to, right? Okay, so let's just start. I want to do research about or make a writing about COVID-19, for example, or about disease. Let's start with disease, and then after that, okay, this is the keyword that you wrote, and then we will see here lots of ideas. This is about what? It's about they search it on Google, something like that, and then we just get this idea, this paragraph. You can see here, maybe you can see the one that you really are convenient with, you think that is good. Okay, this one, start with this one. Okay, and then after that, okay, this is Burgers and Checker, and then we have usually we use when we copy paste, or like we want to quote about someone's writing, we need to do some paraphrasing, right? So this one, in traditionally we search on Google, and then we rewrite in our words, and then we find the right citation in manually, right? But now this is an AI to help us to search about the relevant content, but millions of website, and then the web is rephrase it for you, rephrase the words that you click, and then find the right citation. It's automatic by Essayboat. Okay, this one you can see here, or we change into the sickness is an abnormal condition involving blah 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 blah. Go on with it. Okay, we got the first paragraph. First paragraph is about sickness or other kind of name of disease, and then we can see here on the right side the other name or the other ideas that we want to use. Okay, because this is AI, we check, we choose it out to see the content is the content is related to the first paragraph. Okay, because yeah, we should use our brain, of course. We use this, which one is actually like coherent, have a coherence with the other paragraph. Okay, you can see here from Tomahawk. Okay, now you can use this one. Okay, and then we add the essay, and then but we should rephrase it first, so that is not look as the copy paste. Okay, this one is easy, right? Okay, and then next one is about this one. The first one is about sickness, and then second one is about illness. It's actually quite the same, right? It's only difference only on the vocabulary. And then the next one is we should see what this the unity and coherence of this paragraph. for the paragraph, and the second paragraph, is it related? Is the end of the sentence here is related to the first sentence in the second paragraph? Is it related? You should think about this. And then for your information, that this app that we use is AI, it's automatic, but we use our thought first, and then we should think before we submit our assignment or research first. So so that people see that you did it correctly. You didn't do like copy paste everything into one. Okay, and then there is a drawback from this app is we cannot actually save it. You want to save it, we have to sign up, we have to use the we have to pay for it, and then we cannot download it. And then maybe we can just do like this one. We just do screenshot and then use the other app. There's an app in Play Store. For in Play Store there's an app that calls Fairy Text. Oh no, Text Fairy. It can detect the words, okay, the words or the paragraph, the writing is about what, and then it will change it into text. So I think it's a good one. We can do tricks about this, right? We don't want to use money, and yeah, we can only we want to use minimal money for in doing research, right? Then like that, this is the second one. This is you can use the other app. Okay, that's the second one. And then the third one is if you don't have like Microsoft Words or something like that, or you don't buy the original Microsoft, or you're not supposed to be you're not doing like piracy, you can use this app, this web. This one, you can write it here, and it will count your words and the characters. They even have connection with the Grammarly. It even have this test errors. And the case is what? Maybe I will copy paste again. Okay, this one. This, for example, okay, this one. Start using this. The grammar checker is this one, and then we should use what? Should we use like uppercase all? What's the activity? When we want to use this, we have to log in. Maybe we have to pay, but yeah, we can use it by free actually. Yeah, and then after that, we can save it. We have to log in first, and then but it's no problem, right? As long as we can count. Yes, I usually like doing writing in short. And an example, if I have like a assignment to write, I usually use this. I don't want to waste my RAM to open the Microsoft Words. Okay, that's this one. Copy this and then copy that, and then after that, and then we can undo, you can redo. Yeah, it's quite simple actually. That you can see here. This one is the word counter. Okay, jadi it's not only about counting words and character. Can help you to improve word choice and writing style, and absolutely help you detect grammar mistake and plagiarism, because it's related to Grammarly, right? When I click this, it will open a new web. The web is, yeah, it's related to Grammarly, so it will tell us about the mistake that we have or suggestion from the from Grammarly. Yeah, I think it's good. And then autosave is on. Maybe we can have lots of things here. We can keep our activity, autosave, then and etc. Right? General details. It's like you have the Microsoft Words, but it's not installed on your computer, only on your web. It's a good one. This one. Okay. So we need to pay actually. Okay, but yeah, we can really use. Okay, this one. Okay, we have this one, 71 words. For example, if your teacher asks you to write like 50 words or 150 words, you can use this, and then it's also tell you about this one, the characters. Okay, like that one. And then we can see here on the right side, words, character, sentence. Actually, we have it on our word app, right? But it's not actually the outline is not or the UI is not actually like this one, right? So yeah, this one okay, anything density ada like this one. Okay, you can see here, right? Okay, I think that's it. In doing writing, maybe you can do it on writing on your assignment in from your campus, but you can also use it on your research. Okay, I think that's it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fitra Ramadhani, yeah, for the very, very good tools, yeah, in order to try to help us to write. But one thing that we need to remind everyone: do not just copy paste.
Yeah, just copy.
This is just kind of to inspire ideas, because in writing, yeah, you need to use your own brain. Yeah, but that's gonna be good insight for everyone to who happen to deadlock when you think about something. It is gonna be your inspiration, and you rewrite based on your own style, because whatever it is, your lecturer can identify easily this is coming from you or coming from others. Yeah, so be careful with that. This is going to be good for inspirations. Yeah, I noted that. Yeah. Okay. We come into the next sessions. Yeah, directly, because our time is just like very short. It is a very weekly meeting. We just like doing spend an hour and a half. So I'm going to give the next session, yeah, to Mr. Arina, and the rest of that, and maybe we can have question and answer or another session. Okay, Mr. Arina, the time is yours and screen is yours.
Okay, thank you. Hello, guys. I hope all of you are in good condition and ready to hear or listen to my speech. So in this nice occasion, I would like to share about that will help us to find the trend in ELT. And in the future, we will talk what is the trend. But we use this application to predict the possibility what trend will appear in 2022, because we are in the very beginning of this year, so we don't know actually what the trend, but we try to predict the trend using some apps. Okay, I will introduce to you two apps. The first one name is Publish and Perish, and the second one is Post Viewer. The Publish and Perish will help us to find references easily in fast, in quick way. Yeah, in short time, you will find many references with the title, the name of author, the year, and also the abstract. So this app will really help you to gather many references. And then in the next application, we will use the data got create bibliometric, or we call it as the mapping map. Eh, scoping, yes, scoping map. So we know what topic that researchers around the world are already uh, conducted, and then we also know which part of the research that we can touch, because still lack of research on that. Okay, are you curious about that? Let's start,
yes,
shall we?
Mister. I'm really curious on that.
Okay, I will introduce with the I will start with share my screen first. Okay, this way. Okay. Oh, this is my WhatsApp. Sorry. Okay. Right. So I want to open. Let's type it. Publish or Paris. If you want to download, just add a word download after that. For example, like this, and then you find you visit place, and then you will find the file that you can install in your PC or in your laptop or on your netbook. So this is still on PC. I don't know whether it is already applicable on Android or iPhone, but yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I just use in my PC on my PC. Yeah. Okay, so you just come to this website and then download the file. Okay, and for the second app, Post Viewer, okay, you can go to this one, this website. You can download it. Yeah, there are many publications using this application. It means this application already used by many researchers. We can count on it. Okay, so you can visit this one. This is post viewer. Yeah, okay. This is the overview of the post viewer. You can download the latest version. I think this one. Maybe download it, or it is one. Yes, 17. So you can download this one, and then you install on your laptop or your on your netbook. Yeah, okay. And this one, yes, okay, maybe there is a internet connection problem, so I cannot access this. But I think in your place you can download it later. But now, okay, let's go to the app. This is the Publish and Paris. Okay, I already search what I want to show you. Okay, this is we can search via Scopus index or using Google Scholar. If we use Scopus, of course, the data we got is based on international articles with the high standard quality, yeah, quality standard from the around the world. So this is very important, and this will really helpful for you. Okay, if we use Google Scholar, we can reach 1,000 related article from around the world as well. Well, for the Scopus, only 200 for maximum, but it's okay. I will use the Google Scholar first, because if you want to use the Scopus, you have to create API key. You can create it on the LC Pyre Scopus. If you have LC Pyre's API key, you can find it. You can search via Scopus index. If you don't have that one API key, you just go to the Google Scholar and then type the keyword. Our topic is about ELT, and teaching, so I will just use this keyword, and then I my only 1,000. This is 1,000. Maximum one. Yeah, I analyze it. So this is about recent trend. I think because of the COVID-19, there are massive changing in the recent world around 2020 to 2021. That's why I just search the article 2021. So we got 1,990 articles in here from 2020 to 2021. Okay, there are many research here. We got it and we can save it, but save in many format. But if you want you to use post viewer, we should save in the risk or draft manager in this one. So we save it because I already save it. I just go to the next application. Yes, after we search it, we got the result, and then we go to the next application, that is post viewer. Okay, I will start from the very beginning how to work with this app. We choose the last one, create a map based on the text data, and then we choose the third one, read the data from reference manager files, which is you can use Mendeley or Zotero to read this. But this application also need this one. So go, continue, and then you select the file that you already saved. And the file you save from the Paris. You save, I name it ELT. The file format is RIS. So this one, and then we go. The next one is this one. We can just only title or the abstract, but I prefer to analyze the title and also the abstract. After we got the abstract, continue. You can use the full counting or binary counting, but full counting it means there are many what is this repetitions of the words will be counted, but in the binary counting it's only repetition of the potential topic that will be counted. So binary is I prefer to use binary than full counting. Okay, and then from 6,434 terms from the 190 articles before, there are 182 threshold. We can create increase this one or decrease this one based on this one. This is the limitation of similarity or repetition between the similar articles. So if we want a term should be included in the threshold after the term always mentioned in minimum 10 articles. So this is the mean of this one. So I use this 10 to make sure only be used in the articles we already downloaded. Okay. Okay, so we continue. We can select 109, or we can add until the limitation that we have. Okay, this one or 100 or anything else, no problem. So I will use the full terms after the selection, and then we go to displays. But displays also there are need manual selection. So like this term we use in several articles, but this is not related to the topic, so we can deselect it. Okay, okay. So this word always appear. That's why the AI still recognize it as the terms. With the terms here, and then select you use like Japan. We don't need Japan, right? Okay. Okay. We have 182. We just wait. If there is something that not related to the topic, you can uh, deselect. Okay, department. We don't need it. Part also. Okay. Turkey, China, of the scrolling, and then we click finish, and then this will uh, create new figure. Okay, this is the figure. As you can see, this figure, there are New York here. Oh, I think I forgot to delete this one. Okay, the yellow means the main topic. Okay, I will go with this one. Okay, I will make this smaller. Okay, so you can see how many color here. There are green. So let's check the analysis items. Okay, there are 6 clusters. So if you want to conduct a research, if you want to know the trend, you just see this one. So if you see the cluster, you know this cluster which have smaller number means the cluster has uh, bigger potential for research because there are still many options, many part that many researchers haven't conducted on that. So I think the smaller cluster is there are best there are many opportunity to be studied, to be researched, to be
Sorry,
analyzed by us.
sorry, Mr. Arino. Can you
Yes.
repeat one more time? Which one is going to be more potential to research? The bigger one or the
The
small?
smaller number.
Or the small number? Okay.
Okay, we can see the cluster one. There are 37. Cluster two 35. Cluster three 34. And then the last one, cluster six. There are 16 items. So we can see the attentions. Okay, the challenge, the child. Okay, India maybe I delete this one. Innovation. So research on innovation still have lack of the research about that. Okay,
Making the research.
investigation.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm.
Okay, and I forgot that. You can see this one, this color yellow. Yellow means the most update, the up to date, the most update literature, and then the purple is the most what is it oldest one.
Oh.
Okay, the oldest one. You can see this here. So the use is already conducted in the past,
Mm.
and then the last one is the yellow one. If you want to check which research is still new, is still the trend, you can see this one. As like a COVID is it has yellow color, COVID and pandemic because COVID and pandemic still the trend in the 2021, and there are big opportunities in this 2022. COVID and pandemic still be the trend in the research. Okay, we can raise, yeah, research on the race, research on the voice. Okay, research on the ELT material, research on the presentation, and anything that colored like yellow color. Okay, so you can see this one, ELT classroom, something like that. So the yellow color means the recent research, and the purple color is past research. Okay, now I want to show the last visualization. Okay, okay, let's see. Okay, this is the visualization. If the color of the visualization is yellow, it can be read, it means there are many research already conducted on it. If we go to the blue like this, it means there are still many potential for us to do research on it, because there are still a lack of there are there are there are not many researchers pay attention to this topic. So if we use this application, we can tell the readers that we already scoping from 990 articles, and we found that from the 990 articles that the topic like ICT and COVID-19 or language teaching research or POIS or something like that is still lack of research. So you can be confident with your research that your research uh, has the gap in that. So you want to conduct a research on it. So if you want to find the topic, you can use this application. Okay. I think that's all from me.
Okay, but good, very good, Mr. Arina. Thank you very much. Wow, it's very insightful. Anyway, yeah.
Insightful indeed.
So when I can categorize myself in with you, I'm kind of a little bit more traditional in categorizing the new trend, but I really loved it because I'm using my own eyes, barely by bare eyes, actually, to find out the trend. By looking at the several, several
Yeah,
articles
got
provider like IJA, like Scopus 1, Scopus 2, for example. But I'm not using EI like this. It's gonna be very good one to save my time, more effective anyway. So we're gonna combine later. Yeah, I know the essence, I know the insight, but it's gonna be much effective, more effective when combined with you anyway. Well, it's gonna be
yeah,
very
combine both of
yeah,
them.
very musketeer, yeah. Yeah.
We need one session of workshop.
Workshop, yeah. Yes. I'd love
Yeah.
to anyway, yeah.
It's good. It's
Yeah.
terribly good.
It's terribly good. Anyway. Okay, guys. This is kind of the we're gonna have very few sessions, but I would like to let you know a little bit from myself. This is actually the keywords for what I've said. Let me try to share maybe just about 5 minutes, yeah, because we still have very limited time today. Okay, but before that, maybe Mr. Fitra would like to answer, yeah, about the question from
Question.
Rahma. I think Rahma has already been posted the questions, yeah, in the Zoom chat. Okay. You may be please first maybe about 5 minutes, Mr.
Okay. Which web? Is it the Essaybot? Essaybot, right? But you said that I still have limited vocabulary, written research, but in English, we still need our brain. About the first paragraph, and then we have to link the other paragraph to the other paragraph, right? There is no cure about this, but read a lot and get more like get used to the vocabulary, because I'm myself, I don't really quite good with the big words actually. Big words in research is kind of what is this, what is that, is it the synonym of this, synonym of that, right? Yeah. There's no cure about this, but yeah, we have to do it traditionally. Yeah.
All right. Nice, yeah.
Is it okay, Miss Rahma? Rahma, are you there? Oh, Bitria. Oh yeah, okay, good.
Okay, so read a lot is the key anyway. Yep. Read a lot. So
yeah, it depends on what you read. If you read like comic books, it's different. If you read like no, an article, a journal, it is, yeah, it's good, but it's confusing at first. Sometimes like when we jump into, when we swim, we cannot I cannot just swim into the 2 meters pool, right? We have to swim in the children's pool first, and then just like that. Yeah, about yeah, right. That's it. I hope it answer your question. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, we really hope so. Okay, now let me try to briefly talk about my last part. So, okay, I have to kind of slide, but the slide has the same, this is kind of the abbreviations of what I have said. So this is kind of trend from last 2 years, yeah, 2020, 2021. I have already told you about the mostly that like to research about writing. And now let me try to act on the next agenda of myself. That's projection for future research. I mean, for the current research. Yeah, current research in 2022. I do believe based on this principle. The first one, yeah, we need to make our own criteria when we are supposed to make or take our own variable. The first one, achievable, doable, growable, and sustainable. What does those means? Yeah, what does what do those mean? Yeah, let me try to explain to you a little bit. So for example, if you happen to have kind of the topics like this, exploring integrations of automated feedback, yeah, automated feedback among proficient CFL learners, yeah, it means, yeah, this is gonna be the very good feedback, yeah, a very good topic. Why is it so? Because in this topic, you are combining automated and feedback. Feedback's really popular, yeah, in this lately, yeah, when it is connected with the speaking and also the writing. Automated is technology sound. So the combination between technology and like this, it makes the research is worth. Yeah. The second one, evaluating EFL multimedia. This is kind of the topic, yeah. Evaluating multimedia courseware from perspective of cognitive theory multimedia. Yeah. So what about this theme? Is it current? Is it sustainable or is it not? Okay, this is very current one. Multimedia courseware. Yeah, this is technology and cognitive theory of multimedia. It is also new. Yeah, the multimedia technology is actually theory coming from Richard Mayer. So the combination between these two technology and also the established theory, yeah, make the research is sustainable. So I do believe in 5 years to come, in 10 years to come, in 1 decade, it still be used and be taught by many people. And the next one, yeah, the impact of metacognitive scaffolding and monitoring on reading comprehension. So talk about reading comprehension. I said reading comprehension is old-fashioned discussion, but it's still used. Why it is used? Why it still be taught and discussed by many people around us today massively? It because they're using here metacognitive scaffolding and monitoring. So this is kind of the new strategy in reading, yeah, metacognitive scaffolding and monitoring. So when you combine the theory within the reading comprehension that I call or classify as a odd one, it still can be sustainable. So we can still research this until 5 years to come or 10 years to come. Anyway, yeah. What about the other topic, which is actually current, yeah, to be talked about, yeah. This is the reason why engagement. The other engagement, yeah, the last one is engagement. Okay, let me try to the other one, yeah. The multi-dimensional nature of student engagement in our class of second language listening. We're gonna talk about listening. Listening is the old-fashioned, right? But when we put engagement here, it's going to be the very good recipe. So we can still investigate it. We can still talk about this. It has been published anyway. This is, but when we talk about engagement, the sound will be very sexy. Yeah. Okay, the next one, learning style. Yeah. So here is actually the same, which is longer, current, and no longer current. So when you talk about native-like accent, there is a topic about native-like accent. Maybe you are interested in it. So many people, many experts in language say that when you talk about native language accent, is no longer current. Yeah. Age factor, yeah, it is actually 20 years ago. So when you talk about age factor today, it will be refused by many people. When you talk about AMI, yeah, English mediated of instruction, yeah, in English language foreign setting, this is current. It still be investigated and examined. Yeah. Improving student paragraph writing in blended learning environment. Even you are using blended learning environment, but it is no longer to be used because you are using student paragraph writing. Student paragraph writing has old-fashioned way of discussion. And the other one, motivational orientation, integrative and instrumental, is no longer worth discussing. Yeah, it's no longer worth discussing. Even I told you in the past 2 years, yeah, it is discussed anyway. But according to the expert, it is no longer actually. Yeah, maybe yeah. You happen to be lucky, yeah, when you are accepted in the Scopus or international journal. Yeah, but they say it like this. But I have actually another excuses, yeah, whether or not can we still use this topic. I mean that I said and classified is no longer current, no longer current like this. Can we still this? Yes, we can still use this anyway, by one condition, everyone. What condition is that? The condition is you need to patch them within rethinking or making critics. Yeah, when you critique native like accent, the implementation, you can still discuss on this. It still can be sustained. But if you just talking about native like accent, no, that's not like that. That's Kumara mood, Kumara Bivalu, for example, talk about inner circle, outer circle, for example, talk about native like accent, something like this. So it's no longer anyway. But rethink about this, making critics about the last theory, it can still be sustained. Yeah. Okay, what about the other, the trend for the other one? So we can talk about the broad sense because it is well recognized by the expert today in language. Talking about incidental language learning, intensive, extensive reading, metacognitive strategy in language learning, self-directed learning, teacher cognition, written oral feedback, teach media language learning. So what has been talked by Mr. Fitra and Mr. Ari now by involving EI or technology based on multimedia like that, we can actually discuss that in the the current international published article. We can do this because this is very what they call it. What the color, Mr. Arina? The green when it can be researched, the green or yellow?
The yellow one.
A yellow one, yeah.
Yes.
In the application of Mr. Arina, we just introduced right now. It is categorized as a yellow one. Okay, now the last one, I guess. I do really hope. No, this is the last one, I guess. Yeah, right. This is the last one. Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. So the manual one, the principal one, I have already talked to you, everyone. So if you have any question or happen to have a question, just don't be malu, yeah. Don't hesitate, yeah. And you try, you talk about this, yeah, to make yourself being insightful with this kind of discussions. So everyone, the session of question and answer is open. But by the time 3:35 is there is no question from you, so we're really sorry to close this sessions. Yeah, and finally, we're gonna meet you again in the next week. Next week, yeah, we're gonna talk about the different things next Saturday. So this one is the festive moment for everyone, scholar, yeah, scholar candidate, yeah, who would like to do the research, who would like to excel their motivation in learning English, or would like to levitating the ability in learning English, or could come to us. Gonna talk many. Yeah, there's no other way. Yeah, to learn how to swim, but swimming itself, Mr. Fitra said, right? Okay, everyone. Mr. Arinal, yeah. If you have anything to discuss, just let us know. So between us, among us, we're going to talk later together.
You have 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, we still have 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay.
10 minutes. Sorry, 10 minutes.
10 minutes until 2. Oh yeah. Any question, guys? Or maybe you can.
Thank you for joining this meeting, guys.
Maybe next week, one of the participants here will be the speakers also in this.
Yeah, we're gonna wait for that moment. Yeah.
Sure.
So I'm really proud of that. Anyway, so this is the English enthusiast. For your information, everyone, this is kind of the community to be built in order to try to excel our ability in speaking in English in particular, and in any other topic in English, whether it is about research, whether it is about like the way to workshop something, or recognizing the technology, yeah, that can be used for teaching and learning. So this is gonna be a very good community. So everyone that would like to join routinely for every week or every 2 weeks, yeah, you may be welcome. Yeah, will be welcome warmly anyway. Yeah, yeah, Mr. Raina, yeah, yeah, yes, right. And you know what, that I am very inspired by your very current technology, starting from the last week anyway. Last time you told me about a rabbit. What? Yeah,
Yeah.
rabbit. Yeah,
A bit,
rabbit.
Research.
Yeah, we're gonna talk that much further, anyways, to combine our ability to
Mm.
talking about how to select the good topic, and then we're gonna make kind of formula in making introductions, very good introduction, because some people cite that the introduction that can be accepted by the reviewer is the acceptance which has the sound of robust. Robust means stronger introduction. Stronger introduction means you have very good synthesizing and showing the previous research and the current research, right? So I will be very wait for the moment to join together to research together, and I really hope that everyone are joining here, participant, not only coming from the student but also from the lecturer who happened to join in this occasion. Please making kind of the group like this, I mean group of research, it's gonna be very beneficial for you to accentuate your performance later. Yeah. Okay, do you have something to say, Mr. Reno, Mr. Fitra, please? We still have 5 minutes to go.
What? Maybe.
Maybe we can just laugh together.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
This is our first event, right?
Even, yeah.
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 By the way, Mr. Pizza, I have the Grammarly Premium account.
Maybe you can share it.
You can buy it through Shopee.
Shopee, yeah.
Yeah, 100,000.
By 12,000 rupiah.
I know it.
20,000?
No,
12,000.
12,000?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow,
This is sharing
Yeah.
account.
I bought the Canva, Canva, right?
Yep.
I bought Canva.
How much is it?
Account sharing about it's like 8,000 if I'm not mistaken.
Oh my God, 8,000?
It's for the lifetime, but
Lifetime.
if we have problem with the account, just forget it like that. There's no no guarantee about something like that. Yeah.
The seller give the
Seller.
guarantee lifetime.
Yeah.
So
lifetime, but
for the whole time,
Wait,
not
but
as long
yeah,
as you are still
Yes.
live, still you can have the account and the password.
yeah, such an 8,000 rupees for one time
Yeah.
eating. That's not really okay. Yeah, whatever the rest in the
Yeah.
future, that's really okay.
but I can use it for about like 2 or 3 months. 2 months.
2
For that.
months.
Yeah, free.
Um,
I can use
8,000.
any kinds of 8,000.
8,000. Great. Okay.
Yeah. We are conscious or not, we are promoting Shopee here.
Well, we do hope that Shopee advertise us later. It's gonna be our sponsorship.
Running money.
Finding
In-
our meeting.
During my writing experience, I use combination between Grammarly and the other one is Quillbot. If you know,
Yes,
Quillbot. So I write it using my own. Like Miss Rahma asked about the research vocabulary. I found the research vocabulary from the Quillbot.
Yeah.
I write using my casual way in using English, and then Quillbot will modify it into more academic like that. So I use
Okay.
both of them. And then after Quillbot, I go to Grammarly to check it, and then voila, and then I submit on some journals, and some
Yes.
accepted and some has no information until now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for
Interesting.
the students here that hasn't been graduated yet, if you're in your last semester and doing research on the intermediate thesis, you can use Grammarly, right? Grammarly or something like that. It will depends on your lecturer's critical reading. Okay, is it really your writing or not? Yeah, they will be curious about that, right? Oh, siswanya nih kayak pintar sekali tulisannya, something like that, right? Yeah.
That's something like the lecturer will be happy. Like mine, I have some students and they don't use any application, just copy paste from the internet. That make my heart feeling so sad.
Quite sad.
I check because the Grammarly Premium account can check the plagiarism, so I put it and then I check it. Wow, it goes 70 or 80 similarity. So that means it come from internet.
You can the students, you can use those app all you want and then amaze people, but on inside of yours, your hollow is hollow. People will think that you're smart, but you don't think you're that smart, right? Because you're cheating using those apps that's not yours. Yeah, that's not yours. The essay bot, like Quillbot, maybe. We need to tweak it by yourself. Yeah, something like that.
Not quite depending on, yeah, not too
Yes.
dependency to that. Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Great.
Yeah. And I have read an article about Grammarly. So the students who use Grammarly,
Mhm.
their writing ability will get improved because
Will
they
improved?
found if they use Grammarly frequently, their writing will be get improved. Their writing ability, like they know how to which part the mistake they often use
Mm.
often do. So when they write without Grammarly, they still know it.
Yeah.
So that
Oh,
the way Grammarly also will help us to improve
But
our
it
writing.
depends.
It
Depends on the students
happened.
also.
It
depend on
happened to me.
this.
It
Yeah,
happened to
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Then, so after that,
Alright.
oh yeah, in Grammarly we should use comma before and or something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. And
That's
and
one.
then
Punctuation is
comment.
the real problem, right?
Yeah.
The student, yeah, when they write in social media, they often use like exclamation point, and then question marks, exclamation
Mhm.
point, and then so on. Is it being angry or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
quite a
So
problem.
they
I
have
have
you get accustomed to that.
Okay,
Yes.
I have a special comment to what the Grammarly because I am the active user of Grammarly. Later, Mr. Peter, I will tell you back of this backstage. Yeah, we're going to talk on that
Yeah.
because I have something to say about Grammarly. But that's
To,
okay for the
to
public right
minister.
now. Yeah, this is
Minister.
actually for the first informations of using
Mm.
Grammarly, but it's gonna
Yeah.
be worth discussing. Okay, everyone. It has. I'm sorry, Mr. Peter and Mr. Arina. Yeah, I really love to see you here. Anyway, I really love being with you. Yeah, to talk about something very sophisticated. Yeah, not sophisticated, but very modern. Yeah, well inspiring between full. But even I know that previously, but I have never tried to use that.
Mm.
Maybe later I would like to combine between my own ability and then also with the EI ability. So it's gonna be much perfect. Yeah, in terms of making a good creations of our rating. Thank you very much, Mr. Pitra, yeah, and thank you very much, Mr. Arina, yeah, for your coming here. And we're gonna see you again, yeah, in the next meeting, maybe 2 weeks from now, with the different topics, yeah, with the different ideas, and everyone would like to steal the knowledge of their this very well-known, yeah, and also imaginative and so creative persons, yeah. You may take coming back here again, yeah, 2 weeks from now, inshallah, yeah, with Mr. Pitra and Mr. Reno and with me. We're gonna, learn together, we grow together, yeah,
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about many precious ideas. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much also for the participant, yeah, who voluntarily coming here, yeah, for this good occasion and then try to spare your weekend time just coming and listen to us, yeah. Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you
And
very
I'd
much.
like to say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Bu Fitrian and others. Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
Thank
see
you
you
for
again.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah,
Thank
see you
you
again.
so much.
Yeah, I'm
for
going to
coming.
record this anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
About the
send to
present
you
list, is there any present list?
later. Later, I'm gonna make it. I will make it the present list next time.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
You can also provide
Let me.
certificate for the attendance.
Yeah,
Certificate.
it's gonna be community service and certificate. Yeah, certificate. Miss Rama, yeah. Yes, Miss Rama. Oh yeah, we're gonna make it the certificate later. Thank you very much. Yeah. See you again. Bye for now.
Can take a screenshot first.
Paka.
1,
Two.
2, 3. Okay, nice one. Yeah, thank you very much.
Don't forget to send it in the
Yeah.
chat
You know.
chat, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.